Hello and welcome to Bitteswell on Farming Simulator 2013 Let's Play. This is episode 21, following on from the last episode obviously. I've filled the truck up because we've got a great demand on for sugar beet, so let's go and find out where we take our sugar beet. It's a long time since we had a drive around, so it's over at the sugar beet factory. Do we have to take it? What I'll do is I'll run this one and then I'll get my hired help 3 toes to run the rest, because normally the best price is in the first hour of a great demand, so, and then after that hour it sort of drops. So we come down here. It's a bit murky, the weather today on Bitteswell. Sorry about that, you know. I know I could cosplay this, but you know. There's a sugar factory. We should get a good chunk of money for this. As said in previous episode, if you've not watched it, there you go, Tate and Lyle sugar processing. On the 10th of November is when I'm going to launch as far as I'm aware you can back up in either one. How much do you reckon for this load? We're on 193 at the moment. Gotta be close to 100k, isn't it? Whoa. No, it won't be 100k. Because it's just... $193, so... No, not as much as I thought actually. Yes, on the 10th of November, 2:30 British time, Greenwich Mean Time. I will open the doors, so to speak, to our Bitteswell here. Looking forward to your help. You'll have to email me for or you know, private message me on YouTube or private message me on FSUK, and I'll give you a list of my downloads, what's going to be on the server. I will slim it down to what actually is in my folder at the moment. There you go. I'll just pull this round. feeding the cows with a bit of mixed rations there. Ain't she good? Right, I'll start this filling. And there you go, my dear, you can carry on. And we'll get back to our muck spreading. Okay. Yeah, I will slim down, you know, I'll take some out and change things up. There were a couple of, that's why the Panda Mobile had to go, I'm afraid. I'm not taking that into the dedicated server, but you know, sorry if anybody. I will eventually one day get around to doing a little demo for you to show you how to paint the truck, because I know people are screaming at me for it. Right, you press G and O takes it out of transport, or if you press O it goes into transport, if you press O again it takes it out of transport, so you can actually press X to open it out. You can lower it down. Or you can leave it. It's entirely up to you. I will leave it up for the minute. If you turn it on, you know, it's normal, you press 2, turn it on. It acts as a normal, you know, slurry tanker, but it's just a nice model. I like it. It just gives you that little bit extra. As I say, I've got the other attachment. Oops. Through the edge. Sorry. And you know, the flow rate's not bad. With this one you can see obviously how wide you are, so you can judge it a bit better. That was a save game that if it just pause for you, then don't worry too much. It's not my computer breaking, it's because I'm multiplayer. I've got it for save game every so often, and that's what kicks in. That's this one. Obviously I'll finish the field off later, so just want to show you. So we'll fold this one up, because you have to fold it up and put it in the transport position to be able to take it off. Just put it at the side there. Put it at transport position. You should be able to press Q and it stands there itself. Right. This one you can actually, if you want, just leave it as a tank. Let's just do a little run. Because it's got level 1. It's got a fairly decent spread on it itself, if you want to use it that way. But you know, I've got pigs going, I've got cows going, I've got a biogas going, so we've got to utilise it. It's all free manure. So we'll start doing this. I know as I'm doing it at the moment it's not the most efficient. It's only because I'm showing you basically how to do it. I will go along later and tidy it up properly. You know, I just wanted to give you an insight into it. Right, let's turn that off. We'll go and connect it up to the other one, which is a cultivator attachment to it. Sorry if I'm a bit far away. I've just worked out why I didn't get as much money as I thought. It's because the wife's got her own account at the moment, so it's being split between the two. Right, what we do is we fill it up from this one. It's gone walkabouts again. It's probably because I lowered it down. Normally I don't lower it down, I just leave it. It's not far. Oh yeah, it should be. Not quite. Is it? No, it's pulled it off this end. See, that's what happens if you're too far away, like me. Put that one on. Bet you're all thinking, why is he mucking about with this? But honestly, it is a good system. It's just that, you know. And you have to press it to start filling, which is M. Here the revs go up. You see the tank, I know it's a bit hard to see it in the edge. Lowering down, the tank's filling up. I think it's moving because, as I say, I've lowered it down, so I've lowered the wheels down. I don't normally do that, I just normally let it sit on its wheels. So I think that's why it's going walkabout. Because I've never had that problem before, but hey, some of you might have. Right. Now this one is a cultivator, so that's why I left this bit in the middle. So you have to press G obviously to get it onto the back part, X to unfold it, V would be lower it. As soon as you lower it, it starts it. So there you can see it cultivating as well as injecting the manure in. Lift it up, stops it, spin it round. Drop it down. Press number 2 again. Away we go. So there you go. If you wanted to cultivate it and spray it at the same time, you can do it that way. Money's nicely going on. Hired worker. He's working well. Keep getting the odd stare from over there. Right, another little gizmo for you. As you can see at the bottom of the screen is off. That is a GPS. So if you press Control and O, you get these little lines come up. That's in passive mode, so it doesn't, you know, you can see it's not acting anything. You can see the lines moving. Right. If it set it up so it knows the width, you can set it up automatic, you know, to tell you the width. If you've got a big field, GPS, you know, and as you can see as I'm going down, you can see it changing lane sort of thing. Let's pick this one. If you press Control and W, it's, when it goes green, it's active. So now the GPS has sort of took over from you. If you press the forward button, or I'll just put it on number 1. So I've just pressed 1 and it's going to set it up, lower it, it's set it up into its little lane. My hands are free, so to speak. It's in autopilot. That's the GPS mod. So it's following the line. I mean, I'd just dabble with a GPS occasionally. When you get towards the end, obviously it will just carry on. I mean, I won't touch it. I apologise for going through the edge. I'll just lift it up. It's in autopilot. It just carry on that line until you change, you know, until you turn, and then you can lane back up. Lower it, press W, Control and W should say, press 2 this time, it goes at speed 2, it's in this little lane, there you go, GPS mod, another little mod for you. I suggest, I'm not very good with all the controls on GPS, I'm not, so if you download it you can get it from FS UK, and to turn it off, Control and O on your numpad makes it disappear. So there you go, I'll turn that one off. That's a Zune hammer. Have a go. It is a nice little setup. Also GPS mod. You can use it for combining, you can use it for seeding, all sorts. GPS mod. So if you download that, you can get it from mod hosters, you can get it from ls.com, as I said, FSUK. There's instructions with it, so you know, I printed out the instructions. It tells you what control buttons to press. You can, if you've got two tractors working, you can go up, you know, if you're multiplayering, someone's on a different route or you're going into that field, you can go up by the side of it and take their course off them, so you're following the same course. So yeah, GPS mod that is. As you can see in the top right hand corner there's compass mod. I'll put that in as well, as some people ask me for it. That's just a compass mod, you can see it changing. Southwest, south, southeast, you know, it's globally taking your destination. So if you wanted to, you know, like if you keep, or I'll try and keep an eye on my destination 178.69, so I'll try and keep in a straight line. Right, we press I'll press 1 and press B to turn this one on. As you can see, this is solid manure. This is a manure spreader. You can see it coming out. Also, you know, I'm 17981, following the course slightly, you know, steady-ish. This one, B. Doesn't tell you how wide, you know, but you know, this muck spreader is cramp. I'll just go in the shop. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Just go in the shop. I think it's, you know, the cramp pig transporter, it comes in a pack with that. It will be under muck spreaders, won't it? Yeah, there you go. Cramp manure spreader. It's a 30,000 capacity, $48 a day, and it's obviously a tri-wheel. Oh, just bought another one. Don't want to buy another one. I have to sell that in a bit. If I sell it now, I'll guarantee you it'll sell this one. So you can see if we can go speed 2 as you press B. Yeah, it'll let you. This is for solid manure. Obviously, you know, we've got a lot of that stocking up now as well. So utilise all the free manure, so we can fertilise solid and liquid. Once you get through, you get used to the width, you know, you'll waste a bit, but this is solid manuring. And you get a fair old spread on it. Yeah, I used 25% on, what, 3 runs? missed a tiddly bit there in the middle, so we go back. As I say, I brought the Manitou. I filled the this up with the Manitou, or Manitor, whichever you want to call it, and it was struggling with the attachment I put on it. It was a bit heavy for it because it was bobbling up and down and nose diving occasionally. That's why I brought a cat into it, so the cat can got a bit more meat to it, so it can move over the trailer a bit better and fill it in a bit better. Obviously I've got the wrong attachment down there, so I need to change that over. There you go, we're getting a fair old spread. I mean, on the on our server, we can use it because, as I say, we've got a fair bit of manure and that now. You can hear the engine rev slightly change as you lift the back up. I won't be much to the disgust of some people, I will not be activating the Marshall DLC, nor will I be doing the Ursus, and I will not even be doing the Titanium. Simple reason is not everybody's got them, so the mods are easy enough. You know, I'm going to give you a list of the mods to either download, or I'd do it in a Dropbox or something like that, or on a mod bucket or something, you know. So, but obviously I can't afford to buy everybody a titanium pack that hasn't got one, or I'm not going to do it. I struggled enough to buying it for myself, so you know. But there you go. Right, so that's manual manure spreading. So we've done the Zune hammer this time, and we've done the muck. I mean, I can take this over. What I'll do is I'll take this. I'd love to know where that's off to. And we've filled this back up. Need to get another attachment for the cat. Turn that off. Look, this has got a dirty skin as well. My tractor getting mucky. This has got a dirty skin as well. Might have to invest in a car charge sprayer. So I know that one of the BGA, go down this way I think, one of the BGA fits it, so go and get that. Nobody knows that's where you sell your pigs, and you can potatoes as well. And for those of you that live abroad, there's the brewery. I think that's best place or best price for barley. Next episode we'll be cracking on and selling the rest of our stuff. Petrol station on either side. Transfer station and storage. If none of you ever played multiplayer before, if you haven't seen any cars, the reason why you haven't seen cars is because multiplayer. There might be a map somewhere that has cars on multiplayer, but I've not come across one yet. And it'll start getting a bit hectic as well. There's a BGA over there where we should be going. We'll get round. I thought I'd just give you a quick tour again. There's enough on this map to keep us going. There's some fields out here, you know, there's some big fields here that we've not even touched on yet. So, you know, a dedicated server. Hopefully everything will run. Our ultimate goal, own all the fields, you know. Okay, what I'll do is I'll stop this episode here and I'll take this and I'll get it all kitted up and back to the manure, and we'll see what we can get up to in the next episode. So this is FS Panda Mushroom. Thank you for listening.